Hey guys, I've had my hands on the Xperia L1 from Sony. It's a great 4G ready budget smartphone that you can get your hands on for less than £150, but for its price it offers pretty impressive specs. It has a 5.5-inch HD screen, which I think is the perfect size for a smartphone today, and it has a quad-core processor with 2GB of RAM. It has a modern-day USB-C port for data transfer and charging, which you'll find at the bottom of the phone. On the right-hand side you'll find the power button as well as the volume keys. The left-hand side is where you'll find the SIM card and micro SD card holder hidden behind a fold-out cover, though it does feel quite flimsy. At least it doesn't require a pin to access. The phone's internal memory is 16GB, but with a micro SD card this can be expanded to up to 256GB. Nice. And at the top you'll find the headphone jack for music to your ears, or calls of course. For a phone of this size, the L1 is light at 180 grams and it feels good in the hand too. The plastic body helps with grip, so it'd be difficult to accidentally let it slip out of your hands. At a phone at this price, you may not expect much from the camera, but the Xperia L1 boasts a 5-megapixel front camera as well as a 13-megapixel rear camera with autofocus. I'll show examples of images captured with it shortly. So, looking at the front of the phone, you may notice the lack of fingerprint sensor. Turn the phone around and it's not there either. That's because the Xperia L1 doesn't support this feature. The screen lock options you have include the standard options of swipe, a pattern, a pin or a password, as you would expect. Moving on to power, the L1 runs off a 2620 mAh battery, which is not far off from what some of the premium phones have. Its charging time is not the best, but then it doesn't support fast charging or anything alike. The great thing is that it will last a whole day with moderate use, but it has stamina and ultra stamina modes if you wanted to prolong the battery time, which I found worked pretty well. You'll be pleased to know that it comes pre-installed with the latest version of Android, and it was able to handle every task very well, from basic browsing on the web to watching HD videos. The 5.5-inch HD screen made it a pleasure to watch videos on, but it's also perfect for playing games on too. It handles multiple apps running as well as most smartphones, so you won't be disappointed in terms of performance. So, I mentioned it has a 13-megapixel rear camera, which I think is quite high spec for a smartphone at this price, and the camera isn't so bad. How good the images turn out really do depend on the lighting though. As you can see, the photos aren't too bad. The colours don't pop as much as I'd like, and the autofocus isn't very fast, but once it kicks in, it does a good job and you get that nice blurred background. Overall, the Sony Xperia L1 has a set of impressive specs for a smartphone on the low end of the pricing scale. So if you're looking for a budget smartphone with plenty of storage space, a nice big display, a decent camera and one that will get you through the day, then this is the right phone for you. I hope this review has been helpful and thanks for watching.